Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the Corr Report. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the strategic plan. Wait. Don't leave me. I know you're sick and tired of hearing about the strategic plan. And I'll acknowledge right up front that there's a bit of fatigue associated with our plan. We've been at this either through the planning or implementation phase now for almost 3 years. But it's important that we continue to focus on the work of the plan because that is indeed the work of the college. So let me just give you a brief update. At this point, we have about 70 people involved in various work groups. And I will tell you that tremendous progress is being made. We need to remain focused on that. There are roadblocks, there are barriers, there are frustrations, but there is also an enormous amount of progress being made. Right now, we're about to move into really what I would describe as a new phase of the implementation of our strategic plan. The 19 work groups that have been formed are being consolidated, or in some cases, the work turned over to existing groups. Smaller groups will begin to work on things like our IT objectives, OER, shared governance, guided pathways. So the work is still being done, it's simply being done a little bit differently. Let me give you another example of how the strategic plan is moving forward in really dynamic ways. Recently, the college created an Associate Dean for Career and Technical Education. Part of this new position's duties will be to take on the responsibility for advocating and expanding credit for prior learning. In this way, we are going to meet one of the 19 objectives in the plan with a person, an office. Those duties are being absorbed by an existing position in the college. This is how the 19 objectives are being implemented throughout the college in various ways. Now, let me also tell you that this new position for the Associate Dean for Current Technical Education is a reallocated position. We are taking the assessment position, redefining it in part through the Associate Dean for Scheduling and the Associate Dean for Current Technical Education. In assessment, there will be a faculty coordinator on release time that will help implement our assessment responsibilities. In this way, we're doing things differently to meet the objectives of the strategic plan. Now, as you know, we're in the midst of budget planning for the next fiscal year, and I guarantee you, I commit to you that that budget will reflect the work of the strategic plan. Our plan must be reflected in our budget, and our budget must reflect the plan. And that's exactly what we're doing with next year's budget that will be presented to our district governing board in March for approval, hopefully in April. Now, recently, we traveled to San Antonio, Texas, a group from the college, where we were awarded a Bellwether Finalist Award. This was in recognition of our strategic planning process here at the college and the work being done, most importantly, to support our students. Now, these are really nice to get and reflects the wonderful work that all of you are doing to support the strategic plan. But that's not why we have a strategic plan. Our plan is big, audacious, and forward-thinking. We have the BHAG of doubling baccalaureate degrees. As part of that strategic planning process, we revised our mission and vision, which call for things like transforming lives, creating thriving communities, and eliminating poverty. And on that note, I want to share just a couple of data points that I received just last week. We received some information from the National Benchmarking Survey, Community College Benchmarking Survey, that showed the median family income for an AWC student is $38,600. That ranks in the second percentile, at the bottom, basically. But here's the takeaway. In terms of social mobility, when a student earns an associate degree from Arizona Western College, they will have a 31% chance of moving up 2 quintiles in the income range. If they're at the very bottom, they'll move up to the middle. If they're towards the bottom and fourth, they move into the upper half of income. An associate's degree from Arizona Western College is a path to prosperity. It is a way to eliminate poverty. By the way, those data points rank the college 98th percentile across the nation, 17th in the nation in terms of facilitating social mobility. Our challenge is making sure that more students are able to achieve their dream of earning a degree or certificate from Arizona Western College. This strategic plan helps us get there. I appreciate your work. I appreciate your passion. I appreciate your diligence in making sure that we achieve the ambitious goals set out in this document. Today, as always, it really is a great day to be a Matador. Thank you so much.